Well, residents from two communities in eastern Newfoundland have been forced to flee their homes after wildfires burned them and other buildings along Conception Bay, about 45 kilometers northwest of St. John's. And CTV's Kamil Karamali is tracking this for us and brings us the latest. Kamil, thanks for joining us. What is the situation now in Newfoundland?
Well, Roger, it's been a harrowing 48 hours for the residents of these communities in on the shores of Conception Bay in eastern Newfoundland. But we're hearing some good news this morning that fire crews say that they do have the Adams Cove wildfire under control. You can see it on your map here that the yellow showing that the risk of fire is very high in those two yellow patches there. But what we've heard so far is that after a state of emergency was declared Wednesday and the fire raged on all of Thursday, that by late Thursday we learned that fire crews had done a great enough job that they were able to contain the fire, and that's where it stands today. But back on Wednesday, many people had to flee their homes as the wildfire raged along the shore of Conception Bay, northwest of St. John's, burning houses and other structures. The Adams Cove fire has damaged more than 40 or so structures, including houses, garage, and other buildings as well. And the Adams Cove wildfire, one of 6 to light up eastern Newfoundland on Wednesday, but this one by far the most serious. By late Thursday, it measured about 5 square kilometers and was listed as, quote, held or contained, but the evacuation order remains in effect while fire crews try and douse the blaze and put it out completely. Roger, the good news is no injuries, fatalities, or missing people at this point, so let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, that is always good news. You mentioned the evacuations. Any other areas that we might be looking at for evacuations?
Yeah, absolutely. And so once again, things seem to be going in the right direction in Newfoundland. Roger, we're hearing that because this major fire is contained, the other piece of good news is that the weather seems to be cooperating, or is expected to cooperate today, with cooler temperatures as well as expected drizzle in the area. So fire crews really crossing their fingers to hope that the worst is behind them. Once again, these dozens of people who live along the shores of Adams Cove there still out of their homes, but with weather expected to improve, there's a hope that people can get back into their homes pretty quickly here.
Okay, that's good to hear. Kamil, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
CTV's Kamil Karamali.